Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Ah, Mario Kart 64. What is there left to say about this N64 masterpiece? I could talk about the occasionally unfair track designs or the dreaded blue shell we all hate. However, complaining about the small things that make the game challenging feels like a boring review. As you saw in the intro and the thumbnail, we're here to talk about something much more compelling. I am diving into what I think is the most interesting level once you unlock Extra Mode, also known as Mirror Mode. That level is Toad's Turnpike, and it's honestly pretty insane that the developers made it so the traffic flows directly toward you. In the standard mode, you're just dodging cars from behind, but in Mirror Mode, those same vehicles are suddenly massive steel walls charging at you at full speed. It's almost impossible to dodge everything, and it becomes even more stressful as you get closer to the finish line. The roads feel tighter, the traffic seems more aggressive, one wrong turn and sends you flying into a bust. It is easily one of the most chaotic experiences on the Nintendo 64. So, what are the positives and negatives with this? Well, I guess the positive for this level is the prestige. You have to earn every single gold cup to unlock the extra mode. Back then, things were not hidden behind a paywall. You had to work hard through the challenges to unlock the extras. Unless, of course, you wanted to do it the easy way with a Game Shark. But for most, people wanted to do it the honest way. It felt so rewarding when you would unlock those extras. It meant more gameplay or a cool power-up you never had before. Back then, gaming was much better in my opinion, and honestly, I miss those days. Now for the negatives of this level. It's super challenging, and plus, if you thought going the normal way was hard, then I have news for you. When you go head-on with traffic, it is very hard to react and get out of the way. Now I'm sure there are some people out there who are pros at this, and maybe they can avoid hitting a single car on every lap. But for most people, including me, it's almost impossible not to hit a car or truck. It's a total gauntlet of chaos. It is honestly the only one that actually has the biggest change. Sure, the other levels are mirrored and they definitely are different from what we are used to. But in my opinion, the rest of them are not as interesting as Toad's Turnpike in the extra mode. The other tracks just feel backwards, but this one feels like a completely different game. It forces you to change your entire driving strategy, plus you can't just drift around corners like you normally would. You have to constantly watch the horizon for oncoming headlights because it turns a simple race into a high-stakes survival challenge. That is exactly why this track stands out so much compared to the rest of the cup, and it's a true test of both reflexes and your patience. I honestly think it's a great way to experience the total chaos of Mario Kart 64. The pressure never stops until you finally cross that finish line and prove you are a master of the road. So, as we wrap up, I have to ask, any of you retro gamers out there have actually mastered this track without crashing a single time? Let me know your best strategies in the comments below and tell me which track in Mario Kart gave you the most trouble back in the day.